Okay, gang, this is the 1989 Toyota Corolla with low mileage. I'm going to try to get a cold start on it. Got my WD-40. Got a new Walmart battery. And I sell these for $50, the 1-year batteries. See how that works out. And we also, I'm going to put these tires on. This came off a buddy's car he junked. Nice new, almost new Coopers, but they're 13-inch tires and they fit this particular car. Sitting right on the ground, guys. I already snapped one of these lug nuts. You could get replacements though, it's not too bad. So I'm gonna try to rejack this so I can get this tire off. They've seen better days. Probably have to get new calipers. The rotor looks pretty good though, believe it or not. It's sitting again like 5-6 years. Alright, Fishizzles and everyone, look at this. I got it up. This side's looking good. It's up on the wood. I lost a lug nut there and I broke one. And I'm doing better on this side. I have to dig down, as you can see, dig down and jack it up, and I got all these that are loose, so I'll be switching the tire over. No rust, that's just a little paint missing. A real clean car. Real clean. It's a daddy special. It's just missing the rear window. That's the bummer. Tree went through it 2 years ago. So you got some mold inside. I'm gonna clean that up, get that window changed, and I think for $400-$600 you'll have a car, $400-$600 in it, and you'll have a car with 70,000 miles. And it beats a car payment, so that's why I like it. And it probably will get awesome gas mileage, at least 30 miles per gallon. Nice. All right. Pump. Yeah, I think it's out of gas. Could be out of gas. Could be that the fuel pump isn't working. Which is a bummer because it would have been nice to drive this out of here. Just switch the tires over. That would have been great. But I don't think this has moved in about 6 years. Nice little radio, AM, FM, a little digital dash. It's beautiful. You can see it. There it is. Like I said, it's automatic, fellas, guys and gals. It's, I think, kind of a DL model. A lot of these buttons don't do anything. It does have AC though, so it's kind of nice for a Corolla. Well, this was not a turd cell or a Tercel. This is a little bit better. It's got nice roll down windows, but some nice kind of fancier features. All right, see if we can get this going. It's the mold edition. See the mold? Gotta clean that somehow. This is your fuel filter, and it goes to a nice external fuel pump, which is awesome. It's not on the tank. It might be locked up. Gotta get that checked out. When I'm turning it over, I'll have one of these disconnected and see if we're getting fuel. But that's awesome. That's the 80s for you. The last of the 80s external fuel pumps on this 16 valve inline 4. I think it's a 1.6 or I'm not sure. Probably a 1.6 4-cylinder. We got the long bed all loaded up from a job filled with interesting scrap metal and stuff. And I'm working on this little project's been dragging on a bit. Battery ran down. I don't know why, but I charged it up, turned twice, and now it clicks. And this is the V6 F-150 from the 90s. Fixing it for my client. This takes a deep socket, 15 millimeter. I'm trying to clean it up, but I don't have a deep socket, even though I have all these tools here. I it's kind of like a poor man's tools. I didn't get the nice Craftsman set. These are just found over the years. It's a nice set, but I'm missing things. Anyhow, I'm trying to put this together. I'm cleaning up the stinger end here. Maybe that's the connection error. Could be there. Could be on the starter. The starter looks like you have to take the front tire off and jack it up to get to it, so that's gonna be no fun. Trying to let my client know that it starts and it runs. That's what she wants, and so I'd prefer not to get into why I can't figure it out. So just one of the things I do, trying to figure out. Well, truthfully, I didn't start it for 4 or 5 weeks, and there's the problem up here. You don't start a car for 4 or 5 weeks, and you have a problem almost every time, especially in the winter months. Got it all hooked up again. Let's see if it starts. Being optimistic. Spent seat, pretty nice. I mean, we're getting juice because we have the dome light on. Maybe this is it, but I don't know. Let's see. No. Right in below, what do you think is wrong with this? I'm gonna check again more wires, but I need like every single tool I own. I need a 15mm. There's metric parts, it seems like, on this to check the line to the starter. I tapped on the starter and I didn't get it. Sometimes it loosens it up, but it's like a click, but it's not, like, no juice getting to the starter. What could it be? Right in below, let me know. I need help on this one, guys. I'm not really a big Ford man, so, but I think it's, again, it's definitely in the wiring somewhere. Huh, it's strange. Got a little honey hole copper here. Hopefully it'll be worth the trip to the metal place. Not that much, but some pieces. I have to strip it down. Radiator pieces and such. It's another trip, but this only probably weighs half a pound, so I don't know, maybe I get 10 or 20 bucks for it and spend I don't know, $10 on gas. So we're gonna load it up more than this and do a little scrap run coming up. Kind of a gray day today, April. We got the 1986 truck here. It's been giving me some issues. I have here, look at this, I just put them on. This is off a 80s Ford Ranger. It seems to fit. Got the tires and the rims for free. This is the story, everyone, with the front end of this old 86. The front end is starting to get buggered. It's got a lot of, it's towing out and eating the inside of the tires. And this is maybe 500, 600 miles, 700 miles. So I went to get it fixed and show you the new ones here. Went to get it fixed and I took it to a garage and they said it was too buggered to fix and threatened to get me in trouble about the inspection. And I said to them, oh, there it is. My scrap pile is going to the junkyard coming up if I can get this going. I said to them, this thing's been passing inspection for 15 years. How all of a sudden is it an issue? I'll fix what's broken. Bottom of the strut, or the shock, got a problem. I'll show you that shortly. Okay, get this tire off. It's got a little bit of some cracks in here, but they're nice old Neukens. Neuken, Hakkapeliitta Neuken. Okay, and so what's going on here? It's the shock here. They're floating around. You see that? And I've replaced these bolts and welded them and all kinds of things. Probably gonna have to get a new shock because I think it's bent. They've put new like little rubber grommets and gaskets in here. I've had this out several times and trying to get it right. The garage didn't like to see that. Keeps coming loose. I put this new, what do you call it? I don't know. Anti-sway bar, I guess, in it. This sway bar was disconnected. You see it right here. The sway bar is disconnected, and I put a new one in. A new piece of one. And then the garage said how dangerous the front end was, and I'm like, you know, I'll fix whatever's wrong with it. New calipers, that needs new rotors coming up. And this thing isn't going 100 miles down the road. If I go 50 in this, that's a lot. So anyhow, garage wasn't happy with the front end. And it's like, it's not that difficult or complicated, you know? I don't think it should be dangerous. I'm willing to put whatever it takes to make it safer. But I think safety is in your mind mostly.